sharp, dude. And then some will be flattened, and then that's why you're getting the rough idle. But
Right. No, it looks really clean. So
yeah.
cool. Good to know. I think what I'm learning here is that what saves me money is to take the vehicle to someone who knows how to do the job right. It didn't save me money to do this job myself. It was an interesting experience. But, you know, my takeaway, what I'm learning from it is I'm never gonna be a mechanic. It's, you know, I like driving. I'm starting to not even like that anymore, the way I've been doing it. I don't need to make it that much harder on myself to do a job poorly, have to pay to get it redone later. Just bring it to a mechanic who knows what he's doing, get it done right. Save myself the expense of doing it twice, even if I paid twice as much the first time. I'd rather, you know, I'd rather spend a day driving than spend a day trying to work on the car, especially if it's gonna have to get worked on again later. So it's just not my thing, you know. There's a lot of guys who like working on cars, and that's awesome. It's not my thing. You know, I grew up as like one of the only people in the rural community whose dad didn't get out and work on cars. And I appreciate that because we did a whole lot of other stuff. You know, that did not take away from my childhood at all. It didn't take away from my adulthood. It means that we had a different focus. And that's just one skill that I'm probably never really gonna have. And that's okay, because I, you know, use that time to develop other skills that other people don't have. And that's fine too. You know, the world's better off if we all have different skills, not all have the same skill. So that's my takeaway here. I'm actually just really happy to have him looking at this engine with 281,000 miles on it, saying this engine looks clean, it's not burnt, it's not worn. All of the normal markings that you would see on an engine of that age, he's not seeing them at all. It looks basically brand new inside that engine. And he showed me the spark plugs that were definitely a problem. One was completely burnt out, not doing anything, so I was running on 3 cylinders basically, is the way I understand that. So actually, the car was doing remarkably well for considering that, and then the others were working harder, getting hotter, and starting to burn out as well. This job needed to be done, and I probably should have just done it in the first place. When I had like $3,000-$4,000 set aside very momentarily as a result of using this car. And it's that classic mindset of now I need to upgrade. So I bought the van, and I went and I picked up the truck. I tried to make all these things happen, but all I really need to do was keep doing what's working. Put the money into the car, make it even better, keep it repaired, keep it fixed, be glad that it was able to accomplish what it accomplished before getting all that stuff fixed, and not start spreading my money and my energy out between multiple different vehicles before I'm ready. And I think ready means like $10,000 or more set aside with no specific need, and then start using what's coming in above that to start, you know, branching out if you want to do that. So, you know, I think I felt the need to upgrade to a bigger, more capable vehicle, but the evidence doesn't support that. The evidence is that I was doing better when I was just using the car. That had been true all spring. It's still true now. As soon as I started spreading out to other vehicles, all of a sudden I'm in the same boat that I was before. The only period of time where I was actually pretty happy with how I was doing was when I was just using this car. So that's something for me to think about. Maybe I'll go ahead and sell the van for this offer of $650 that I have. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. The truck is totaled, so that's gone. And looks like it's back to just the Corolla for right now. And that means I have to turn down work. It means I have to turn down jobs that require something else. It's not worth buying a vehicle just for a job, no matter how good that job looks. If you have something, you're doing something that's working. This is something that I've learned the hard way over and over again. Because you think, well, I'm going to buy it once, but then I'll get to use it over and over again. And that may be true, you know, eventually in a well planned out scenario. But the fact is, I'm going to buy it once, and then I'm going to have two things, but I can only drive one of them at a time. And if I had turned down that job, I would have gotten another one that might have been just as good or better. All these jobs that take a van or a truck or a trailer, a big trailer, they're inherently more complex, more complicated, more moving pieces, and more stuff that I end up doing without getting paid for it. And the car is simple. Small trailer, put something on the trailer, take something off the trailer. And then if I end up getting multiple items at the same time, which has happened surprisingly often with the car, that's just a bonus. Keep it simple. I'm saying this for myself.